Hi, I'm Paula Jean Harrison with the Fintech Times, and we are here at Money 2020 with Scarlett Sieber. Scarlett, you're a lady who needs no introduction, but would you give us one anyway?
First of all, you're too kind. Absolutely. Hi, I'm Scarlett Sieber. I'm the Chief Strategy and Growth Officer here at Money 2020.
How are you doing? Obviously, we're at back end of Tuesday. We're on the home stretch. How have you found everything so far?
We're on the home stretch. I like what you said because we're more than halfway done now. We just have the rest of the afternoon and tomorrow. Things have been great. I am a perfectionist. I have high expectations. We always can be better. Our biggest competition is ourselves, but I've been very impressed with what we've seen. And I love to, I was just telling Tracy right before this, I got to walk around through some of the sessions a minute ago. And it's great to see how, because I know how hard the team worked to put these sessions together. So I love to see how people are reacting to it. What's resonating, what's not. Oh, we thought that was going to get a big reaction. Not a lot over there. Or we didn't know that one was going to be so popular. So it's really nice to just see how people are interacting with the content. And of course, connections, all the other fun stuff that we do.
Yeah, I feel like it is crazy busy upstairs. I've never seen so many people in one room together. And I thought Amsterdam, the Money 2020 in Amsterdam was huge, but this just seems even bigger than that.
It is. So we said, we're saying 11,500 expected from over 3,000 companies. And I love both shows. All my children are equal, but this one, the Vegas show has a very specific vibe and energy to it that, obviously you just said you saw us in Amsterdam. So they're both great, but very different energies.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we could definitely tell that. And I think the venue kind of plays into that, right? We're in Vegas, for goodness sake. What a great place to have a fantastic conference such as Money 2020. It just fits in so perfectly, I think.
Well, it's interesting, right? So it's really about destinations for us. So it's a little bit unfair because in Amsterdam, we do have quite a large fintech penetration in the city, but with Vegas, it's not known for that. There are some fintechs here, but we really do believe in having very interesting conversations, but equally having fun. And so one thing that's really important to us is making sure that we tie in local culture, local things. And so if you notice, our main stage called the Showtime stage has the Viva Las Vegas sign. We have the Vegas topography in the background. We have old casinos around. So we really try to play into that.
Yeah, and I think that it just really helps the whole Money 20 vibe that you have going on, for sure. But what goes into putting on such a big conference like this? I know obviously you've been planning this for months, if not years already. How do you even start going about putting on a show like this?
So many things. It's a lot of preparation. To your point, before this show, we already have the plans laid out for the 2023 show that's happening, the US 2023 show that's happening in October. So many things, different parts that have to come with it. But one of the main things that I've been doing is spending a lot of time hiring the next gen talent, getting us to the next level, which is really exciting because we were founded by the industry for the industry, and that's really important for us to establish that and continue to reestablish that. So we got a lot of fintech experts now. We can talk about your lovely Gina Clark is one of those, journalists and whatever else. We actually have a few journalists on the team. We have Zach Pettit, who is our U.S. content director, who came from fintech, came from banks, has his own podcast. So it's really about making sure we have the right people with the right minds to go and build the next best thing. So we're setting out everything for 23. There is consistency and continuity between the shows, but then equally allowing Amsterdam to flourish and fly, and then allowing Vegas to do its thing as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, I'd be remiss not to talk about Bangkok in 2024, what you announced yesterday. Tell me more about that. What are you, how are you going to do it?
Were you there when the video happened?
I'm afraid I wasn't, no, unfortunately. I missed out.
Did you watch the video?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I know, I'm a terrible journalist.
I wanted to see your reaction. So I spent a lot of time with that video, and I had it pretty specific as a Tracy. I knew what Tracy wanted, and then I tried to incorporate that with what I wanted as well, because we're a B2B trade show that acts like a B2C festival, and I wanted that to come through and be conveyed in that minute video introducing Bangkok. So that's why, I was talking about destinations. We did a ton of analysis around what would be the right place for us to go to. My heart was always on Bangkok, I'll just say that, because I think it's the perfect city for us to complement, it's part of our trio now. So you've got Vegas, Amsterdam, and Bangkok. What more could you need? We've got a really, really amazing ideas for how we're going to come there in 2024.
So basically watch this space and everyone head to Bangkok in 2024.
Yes.
Amazing. So, like we said, we're on the home stretch. You've just got today and tomorrow to get through. What's next? You've already said you're planning 2023, but when we close the event tomorrow, what's next for you? I imagine a very large glass of wine, possibly, or something a bit stronger.
Yes, sleep, really. Yeah. Sleep. I go in a cocoon for about 48 to 72 hours and sleep. I mean, there's a lot of like post show stuff that has to happen, but most of my time is just catching up and just decompressing, because everyone is here. The energy is so high. Naturally, you get excited by that, but then you need the down as well, the decompress time.
Yeah.
We have some chill time with the team. So tomorrow night we have a party.
I have been clued into the pool party. Tracy let it slip about the pool party.
Oh.
So
that's a really important thing for us to celebrate, because it's so easy to do naturally. I do it as well. Like, what's next? Where are we going? It's really important for us to stop, breathe, and reflect on what just happened and what that amazing team just did. And that's what the pool party is all about, is just showing appreciation for the amazing people that we have here.
Fantastic. And then has there been any highlights for you so far? I'm sure you can't pick favorites specifically, but anything that's really jumped out at you that you just really enjoyed from this show?
The announcement that the director of the CFPB, Rohit Chopra, did this morning was awesome. I had to reschedule some stuff on my calendar, which I feel very badly about, but I got the clue of what was coming and I had to go watch. And so I sat in like 6 different positions for that. I sat as an attendee, I got up and I watched the audience reaction, and just to hear the message that he delivered and watch how people, it's kind of like when they always say, oh yeah, at a wedding, everyone's focused on the bride, like watch the groom. That's what I was doing. I was just watching the audience as he was talking. And sometimes it was like scared and annoyed and confused and then like excited. And so he had a really, really, interesting message to share, a lot of details, a lot of depth. And so that was a very, very favorite. And I can't not talk about the GOAT of all time, which is Serena Williams. And that was a lot of fun.
I bet it was. But thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your conference. I also hope you enjoy your cocooning as well. That sounds like
I will definitely do the cocooning. Yeah. Thanks, Polly.
Thank you.